Uli Lenz, born March 10, 1955, is a German composer, pianist, and producer, creating music in the modern jazz genre, who has also served as a musical ambassador on behalf of Germany in many tours across the world. Background: born in Frankfurt am Main, he began taking piano lessons at the age of 4. In the 70s he studied music composition for classical piano and cello at Drive Hoch's Conservatorium in Frankfurt, Maine, and played jazz at bars at night while completing his university degree during the day. In the 80s Lenz toured through France, Spain, Italy and Israel as accompanist of well-known saxophonists. In Berlin he took in the club scene and performed solo at the Jazzfest Berlin in 1986. Also in 1986, he toured Eastern Europe and the Mediterranean as solo pianist. In 1987, he took in the New Yorker club scene. In 1988, Lenz recorded live at Sweet Basil with bassist Cecil McBee and drummer Joe Chambers. In 1989, he performed at the Montreux Jazz Festival with bassist Gwenta Lenz and drummer Alan Blairman. In the 90s, Lenz worked with Steve Grossman and Abbey Lincoln. He spent the 90s as a mainstay on the festival circuit, playing numerous gigs all over the world. He also recorded with a variety of collaborators. Saxophonist Johannes Barthel Mess, 1992's Concert der Verlorenen and Söhne, in 1993's Trains Tree. Vocalist Patricia Nomico, Susanna Delamini, 1993's Trouble in Paradise, and bassist Ed Schuller and drummer Victor Jones, 1997's Echoes of Mandela, as well as solo, 1995's Love Channel. In 1997, Lenz formed a trio featuring bassist Pepe Burns and drummer Thomas Alkier. Lenz's 2001 album, Rainmaker's Dream, featured bassist Ira Coleman, drummer Horatio El Negro Hernandez, and saxophonist T.K. Blue. Lenz has recorded duets with Nomico Susanna and trio jazz with Ed Schuller and John Betch. In 2005 he worked and recorded duets with French saxophonist François Jonou. With duo partner Jonou, he toured numerous countries including India and Pakistan. In 2010 performed and recorded a duo with bassist Ed Schuller. He also formerly toured on behalf of the German Auswärtige GMT, the German Goethe Institute and the French Alliance Française. In 2007, Lenz founded the 105 Lenz Kubak Johnson Jazz Trio with bassist Gerhard Kubak and drummer Isam Johnson. Since 2013 Uli Lenz has worked primarily with the 105 LKJ. And in November of that year, the three musicians traveled to Africa on behalf of the foreign offices of Libya and Germany. In the Red Castle, the landmark of Tripoli, they gave an internationally acclaimed concert. The trio was the first foreign group to play in Libya for over 40 years. In 2013, a record deal was secured with HGBS for the 105 LKJ. In its worldwide release in 2014, their first album, Thinking About You, received enthusiastic applause. Lenz's press agent is Red Hair Crow. Discography: Midnight Candy, 1986, Enya 5009, Live at Sweet Basil, 1989, Enya 6008, with Cecil McBee, B. Joe Chambers, D. Life at the Montreux Music Festival, 1991, B&W 005-006, with Gunter Lenz, B. Alan Blairman, D. Concert der Verlorenen Söhne, 1992, Konix 5035, with Johannes Barthel Mess, T.S., S.S., Trains Tree, 1993, Konix 5057, with Johannes Barthel Mess, T.S., Preis der deutschen Schallplattenkritik 1994. Trouble in Paradise. 1993. 2 to 888,144. With Nomiko Susanna. V. Love Channel. 1995. Bellafon 45,100. Echoes of Mandela. 1997. 2 to 888,180. With Ed Schuller. B. Victor Jones. D. Rainmaker's Dance. 2001. Arcadia Jazz 71,031. With Ira Coleman. B. Horatio El Negro Hernandez. D. T. K. Blue. Ass. Tenderness, The Art of the Duo. 2004. 2 to 888,198. With Nomiko Susanna. V. Goodbye Venus. 2007. 2 to 888,218. With Ed Schuller. B. John Betch. D. Walking in the Wind. 2008. 2 to 888,226. With François Jongnou. S. Is There a Life After Bradley's? 2011. 2 to 888,238. With Ed Schuller. B. Unfi Pop. 2011. Villa Mariana. With Emmanuel Tunney and the Lady Guibas Swing Band. Dance Manana. 2014. HGBS 20041. Thinking of You. 2014. HGBS. Fen Music. 20,035 CD. With QB Quebec. B. Zam Johnson. Dr. As the 105 Lenz Quebec Johnson Jazz Trio. Art of Duo, Les Danses de Volcane. 2015. 2 to 888,242. With François Jongnou. Interviews and articles. Hoch Karatij. Kleiner Band, MIT Guttin Vibration Ennert Gießen Anzeiger newspaper. July 16, 2014. Libyans and Germans hit high notes of freedom at Libya Herald. October 8, 2013. An evening of dazzling jazz at Hyderabad Western Music Foundation. July 10, 2010. Is There a Life After Bradley's? At Jazz Thing Review. 2010. Der Jazz First Nick Tot interview at Nachrichten. Net. 2009. Uli Lenz biography at Art Planeta. 2009. When der Flügel dies. Oswald interview at Deutschlandradio Kultur. December 2014. Duets für Jazzgrossen. Uli Lenz, neues solo album at Jazz Zeitung. January 2015. Dance Manana. Uli Lenz Rondo. Classic and Jazz Magazine. January 2015. Uli Lenz Jazz Podium. March 2015. Songbooks. M. Kunzler Jazzexiken BD. 1 Reinbeck 2002. Uli Lenz's official website. Facebook page. Uli Lenz et al. Music.